The blades of the helicopter sliced through the quiet morning sky as the town's old sports field trembled beneath it. Dust spiraled, sunlight flared off the silver frame, and every former classmate shielded their eyes, confused. Until the door opened, and a woman stepped out, confident, elegant, and untouchable. No one recognized her at first. They had been expecting the girl they used to laugh at, the one they called nobody, leftover, the class loser. They didn't know she had spent the last decade transforming her pain into power. Her name was Marissa Hale, and this was the moment she had waited for, not for revenge, but for closure. If you believe in kindness, growth, and second chances, take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Touch of Kindness. Your support helps stories like this reach more hearts. 10 years earlier, Marissa had walked the halls of Crestview High with her head down, clutching books to her chest, as whispers followed her like shadows. Her worn clothes, old backpack, and quiet nature made her an easy target. The worst of them had been a trio: Brielle, Tate, and Morgan, people who lived for attention and laughter. Unfortunately, Marissa became their favorite joke. She remembered the mock award they'd secretly taped to her locker on senior day, most likely to be forgotten. She had cried in the empty bathroom that afternoon, promising herself one thing: one day, her life would mean something. After graduation, while the others partied through their early 20s, Marissa worked 3 jobs, studied at night, and slept on buses between shifts. She had no family to support her and no money to fall back on. But she had determination, a fierce, stubborn flame that refusing to go out. She learned coding, then software design, then business development. Slowly, painfully, she built something from nothing. A small app she created late one night gained traction. Investors noticed. One opportunity led to another, and by 28, she had founded Hale Vision, one of the fastest-growing digital wellness companies in the region. She wasn't rich because she wanted to show off. She was successful because she had survived. Back at the reunion field, Marissa's heels tapped against the pavement as she approached the crowd. The stunned silence was almost surreal. Brielle's jaw hung open. Tate muttered something under his breath. Morgan stared like he was seeing a ghost. Marissa didn't smile. But her eyes held calm strength, like a woman who had fought storms and learned to stand tall in the rain. The reunion had been planned outdoors on the school's grounds, filled with balloons, banners, and tables covered with memories. People whispered, nudged each other, and finally Brielle stepped forward with a nervous laugh, trying to act casual. The same laugh she used to hide cruelty. But Marissa only nodded politely, refusing to give them the satisfaction of seeing bitterness. She hadn't come to embarrass anyone. She had come to reclaim the space that had once made her feel so small. As the afternoon sun warmed the field, conversations slowly shifted. Old classmates approached her, not mockingly but carefully, curious, humbled, almost apologetic. Some remembered how she used to help teachers clean up even though no one thanked her. Others recalled how she always offered notes to students who forgot theirs. Piece by piece, the image of the class loser cracked, revealing the truth they had never cared to see back then. Morgan was the first of the trio to finally break down. He approached her awkwardly near the refreshment table and admitted he had hated himself for years because of the way he treated her. He said he wished he could take it all back. Tate followed with a stiff apology, unable to look her in the eyes at first. Brielle resisted the longest, but even she eventually approached, tears brimming, whispering that she was sorry, and that she had only bullied others because she was insecure herself. Marissa didn't absolve them instantly, but she listened. She acknowledged their apologies with quiet dignity, proving the strength that cruelty had once tried to break. As the sun dipped lower in the sky, painting everything gold, Marissa looked around, really looked, at the place where she had once felt invisible. Now she stood here not as a victim, not as the broken girl they once mocked, but as a woman who had risen despite every obstacle. And in that moment, she realized she didn't want revenge. She wanted peace. She stepped forward, addressing the gathering with sincerity. She spoke about the weight of words, the scars left by bullying, and the beauty of forgiveness. Her voice didn't shake. It soared. Many listened with tears in their eyes. In her own healing, she had unknowingly become someone else's hope. If this story touched your heart even a little, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Touch of Kindness. Your engagement helps keep these emotional stories alive. Special request. Comment, always choose kindness if you believe everyone deserves a second chance. And as Marissa walked back toward the helicopter, sunlight catching the edges of her hair, she felt something she had never felt on this field before: freedom.